Alright, Cliff again with Idea Machine Tool. Today at the shop we're working on a m818 fuel system. So today I was informed with a couple information on some parts. Where did I place it? There it is. So today we're going to change out this new filter with a spin-on filter mount, converting from the old style unit, which I'll get you the part numbers in a minute on that. This is the old style I kind of threw on here just to get the truck running, to get from that old canister, the big steel canister unit. It's just a headache. The filters are expensive to get. A lot of truck companies don't sell the filters anymore. So if you switch over to this 3-mount unit, you get it from Cummins, Bridgeway. The part number on the box is right there. So if you want to save that or stop it in the video to get the part number on it, it's altogether it was $95. It's like $96 out the door. And then they do sell the filter that mounts to that, but it's like $98. And then when you go to either Truck Pro or Principal, the Fleet Guard fuel number, filter number is an FS Frank Sam 1006, or you can change to the Baldwin filter, which is an F1262 in the picture. And Truck Pro sell these things, and you can get them at any Fly & J, any truck service on the road. You can get these spin-on filters between the two numbers here or the FS1006. You can get those filters for about $65 out the door. Definitely beats Cummins prices. But, so I had the injection pump, the PT pump. It's not an injection pump, it's a PT pump, rebuilt from Diesel USA. Right now, to get one of these rebuilt, you're talking about $1,360 out the door with tax. Kind of expensive, but they go through them. I had mine adjusted 10% over spec to give it a little bit more fuel on the fuel rail system on inside to get a little bit more fuel to number 6 cylinder, because this is the front fuel system attached to the front of the blocks, going from 1, 2, 3. Instead of most Cummins, either they'll have a split between 1 and 3, or they'll have the rear from 3 to 1 going back. So I've got a little bit, I started up the other day, got the fuel system primed, and it runs strong, but the idle is low. It runs a little above about 500 RPM, so I'm thinking it's getting air in the system still. And this little fitting right here, I've got to change out because it's got a little bit of drip of diesel fuel. So that means it's getting air probably from there. That fitting here on the inlet is tight and good, not leaking. I've got a little bit of a seepage or a drip or a crack, hairline crack in this elbow here when I bent it accidentally, taking the engine out. So I gotta replace that line, but that's not gonna get any air in the system because that's the back pressure coming out back to the return. So that's not a problem. I'm not getting any leakage here at this fitting, but this whole assembly is gonna change out. I did have a little bit of seepage on this fitting here, which I'm gonna check it. I'm probably gonna change out that hose anyways. And then back here I had a little bit of seepage, as you can see on the tank, and there was a little drip of diesel fuel there, and I didn't get that fitting all the way set once it zooms in. Just once I go back through, as you can see, there's a little bit of seepage, and I didn't get it set all the way back into the collar. So I'm gonna do that real quick. When it looks kind of open here, but actually the pan that usually is mounted here has been removed. Takes 4 bolts and drop down. I've got to order another one of these plates for the other side because I'm missing it on this truck. I've been piecing this truck together from the guy I bought it from. It originally had engine issues. I swapped the engine out with another 250 Cummins, naturally aspirated. I do want to do an upgrade on a turbo, swap out on a big cam because it's a small cam Cummins. So I'm going to demount this real quick and go from there, and then we'll be back in a few minutes.